So this was the first time I ever heard Bruce Springsteen's song Born to Run. I want you guys to stay tuned at the end of this first time reaction to see what I learned about the song after, right? Because when I go into these reactions, I don't do any research, so I don't know much about, the song, because I think it makes for a more authentic reaction. But if you stick around to the end, you'll see what I learned, after, as Mr. Miyagi would say.
Remember, in the end, nobody wins unless everybody wins. What time?
Here we go. What is going down, world? Welcome to the 40-year-old FUQ Boys podcast. I go by the name Black Pegasus, and today I am checking out Bruce Springsteen, Born to Run. Now, I just did the first-time reaction to Dancing in the Dark, and, dude, that song was fire, and the performance was crazy. And I saw one of the comments, they're like, the ultimate Bruce Springsteen joint is Born to Run. I was like, all right, man, I'm going to check that out, see if it is or not. The one song I am familiar with from Bruce is Born in the USA. And I'd have to go through his catalog. Maybe if he had another breakout hit, I might know. But relatively, I'm not familiar with Bruce Springsteen other than his name, because it's just one of those good people who are like, yo, they're just larger than life. So anyways, if you guys are here for it, like, share, comment, subscribe, but let's get it started.
40-year-old fuck boys are back in town. 40. The boys are back in town. 40-year-old fuck boys are back in town. The boys are back in town. 40-year-old FUQ Boys podcast. Malt liquor for your ears. 40.
All right, y'all, let me get the logo down and pull the video up. Don't forget to support the original content on the channel. I am a hip-hop artist, so I put out original stuff from time to time, and when you support it, it allows me to make more of it. Also, shout out to the members. Appreciate you guys holding us down. If you want to become a member, link in the description. There's no obligation, but you will get access to the reactions and things we're doing behind the scenes early. So let's bring this back, and let's get it started with the crowd.
What time? The day we sweat out on the streets of a runaway American dream. At night we ride through mansions of glory, suicide machines. Run from cages on highway lines, your wheel feel rejected, stepping out of the line. Whoa, maybe this town rips the bones from your back to death trap, to suicide rap. Get up while we're young, 'cause tramps like us, baby, we were born to run. When you let me in, I wanna be your friend, I wanna guard your dreams and visions. Just wrap your legs around these velvet rings. Strap your hands, cross my engine. Together we could break this trap. Run till we drop, baby, we'll never go back. Whoa, walk with me on the wild. Girl, I'm just a scared and lonely rider. I gotta find out how it feels. I wanna know if love is wild. I wanna know if love is real. What can you show me? Beyond the
Yo, this is crazy. I'm going to pull up the lyrics because I've never heard this before, and I can't make out everything he's saying. Dude, the live show is wild, and you see all the damn people at their shows. That is crazy. Let's look. Born to Run lyrics. Okay, let's is it on there? All right, let's see. In the day we sweat it out on the streets of a runaway American dream. At night we ride through the mansions of glory in S-word machines, sprung from cages on Highway 9, chrome-wheeled, fuel-injected, and stepping out over the line. Oh, baby, this town rips the bones from your back. It's a death trap. It's a thigh trap. We gotta get out while we're young, 'cause tramps like us, baby, were born to run. Yes, girl, we were. Wendy, let me in. I want to be your friend. I want to guard your dreams and visions. Just wrap your legs around these velvet rims and strap your hands across my engines. Together we could break this trap. We'll run till we drop. Baby, we'll never go back. Oh, will you walk with me out on the wire? 'Cause baby, I'm just scared and a lonely rider, but I gotta know how it feels. I want to know if love is, it's saying wild here. So these lyrics are wrong, because he said in here, I want to know if love is real. That's what I heard him say. Anyways, I could be tripping, but I get it. With the first verse, that was the one I kind of wanted to go over, because, it's like getting caught in the rat race, right? The hamster wheel. And he's just saying we're born to run, almost like we're born to be free in a sense. Because we don't want to run from our problems, but, just being free is what I sense he's getting at. But, yeah, I mean, this is a banging performance. I like it. I like it a lot, actually. Here we go.
Heavy power drums scream down the boulevard. The girls comb their hair in rearview mirrors. The boys try to look so hard. The amusement park has its bold start. Kids are running on the beach in the mist. I wanna die with you and me on the street tonight in an everlasting kiss.
I'm happy for him, man. You see all those sold out arenas and stadiums and then the energy they give performing like that. Good for him, man. Good for him. Let's rank this. To me, Born in the USA is the number one song that I've heard from him that I like. That is just, that's just my favorite. Then Dancing in the Dark. Then this would rank up there. I reacted to the Philadelphia joint. I wasn't feeling that one personally, but that's just me, personal preference. But this, dude is a performer. Anyways, I didn't know, and here I am getting to know something. Let me know what I got, what I missed. Y'all rock with Bruce Springsteen or what? Where's he at in your meter? That could definitely go on the playlist, but I personally like Born in the USA and Dancing in the Dark way better. Like, personally. Like, those are in the playlist. But I like that. I like that. Born to Run. I feel like I need to listen to it one more time, too, because it did make me, I was dealing with some stuff this week. And, this reminds me of, I don't know why, like, it just reminds me of being younger and just having more freedom, more free time, I don't know. That's where it resonated. It was actually brought up some good memories. But anyways, you guys, let me know what I got, what I missed. I will catch you on the next one. Odie!
Thank you for being some man. 40 years down the road, back again. FUQ boys.
All right, you guys, this is 5 different things I learned about Bruce Springsteen's song Born to Run, or even the album. And this is after I reacted and did a first-time reaction to the song Born to Run that you just watched. Anyways, the first thing was the phrase Born to Run came to Springsteen while he was lying in bed. And he later said the title felt like a cinematic drama that matched the music he was hearing in his head. Now, this is crazy because at this point, I've only reacted to Born to Run from that album. I haven't even heard the full album, so I thought it was cool to get some of these contexts. Anyways, number 2, Springsteen was consciously chasing Phil Spector's wall of sound on this record. The Library of Congress notes that in developing Born to Run, he specifically said he wanted to recreate Spector's huge production style. Now, again, Born to Run, the song I reacted to, is the title track of the album, which I did not know during this reaction. Number 3, Roy Orbison was a major influence on the song Grand Dramatic Feel. In an interview expert reposted by Roy Orbison's official site, Springsteen said the elaborate introduction, melodic parts, and shifting movements on the album trace back to how Orbison's records were composed. I thought that's kind of cool because I discovered Roy Orbison pretty much doing reactions on this channel as well. So whenever I have full circle moments, that's kind of fun. Anyways, all right. Number 4, Born to Run was already building buzz on the radio months before the album dropped. Bruce's official social post says that the recording got its radio debut on Philadelphia's WMMR in November 1974, well before the official 1975 release date listed on his site. I thought that's kind of wild. Almost, it depends on when in 75 it released, because that's a lot of spin before the album actually drops. I thought that was a cool thing. Anyways, number 5, the album version became so historically important that the Library of Congress added Born to Run to the National Recording Registry in the year 2003. That is a big deal because the registry is reserved for recordings judged culturally, historically, and aesthetically significant. So all those things I thought were super dope. And I always like to go and do a little research after I do some of these reactions. But what happens is if you do too much research, it kind of spoils the reaction in the sense of like, I like having my own interpretation of the lyrics. And a lot of times it'd be like, hey, this song is about this, that, and the other. And I just don't want that there. I want to go into it raw. So this is what I learned after my first time hearing Born to Run by Bruce Springsteen. I got to think there's probably a lot of songs that you guys might want me to check out from that album, Born to Run. If there are, go crazy in these comments, and we'll start checking more out. But anyways, yeah, man, that's what I learned. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. I'll see y'all later.